Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight for News 13 at 6. I'm Kim Block.
And I'm Greg Lagerquist. A dispute in Falmouth over the town's new sign rules and a $30,000 sign there is leading to an ultimatum tonight by the Falmouth Town Council.
The council says a local business owner's 2 entrance signs are too high and have lettering that is an inch too small. The business owner, though, says the only thing too small are the politics behind this dispute. News 13's Brad Rogers has the story.
It's a feud some people in Falmouth believe has gotten out of control. A feud between the town council,
he's made a mountain out of a molehill,
and the owner of TideSmart Global.
What they talked about was teaching somebody a lesson.
A fight that's over this sign.
Well, I think it looks quite attractive. I think the sign is very easy to see, unlike some other signs along Route 1.
Louise and Gerald Caruso live in Falmouth and drove here to see what all the fuss is about.
And we're wondering what the big to-do was about, and so just out of curiosity came up and took a look, and I really can't understand what the whole situation is. I mean, if the problem is that little wee bit of global is somehow destroying the atmosphere in Falmouth, it seems ridiculous.
The town council here in Falmouth have 2 problems with this. One, they're saying the entire rock wall is a sign.
the supporting structure, whatever it is, in this case is the wall, is not supposed to be more than 7 feet, and he's made the pillar 8 feet.
Then there's the word global, which they say is an inch too small in the lettering.
They did far more harm than they would have helped in terms of that 1 inch.
Steve Woods owns TideSmart Global. He took out a full-page ad in the local paper blasting the town council for trashing him and his sign.
In an environment where a town council can talk about a 1-inch sign for 47 minutes and openly disparage a business owner, there's a level of recklessness there.
Woods says if his sign is not in compliance, neither are the town's own faded signs.
Actually, the town signs are not covered by the amendments, by the ordinances, so it doesn't matter.
So is the town council being petty and punitive, or is Steve Woods thumbing his nose at councilors?
You said it, I didn't.
Either way, the town council says Woods needs to take a foot off these pillars and remove the word global from his signs. In Falmouth, Brad Rogers, News 13.
Woods says he's invested $3 million into his business, creating 60 jobs, and thinks the town council should be improving the business climate in Falmouth, not hurting it. Town Council Chair Faith Varney says Steve Woods actually helped write the town's new sign ordinance and should have known better. In an unrelated note, Steve Woods is also running for U.S. Senate this fall.
Well, following some breaking news about a software update apparently gone wrong. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Department tells us that they inadvertently listed the social security numbers of close to 200 people.
The department says it put into service a software update that would automatically send a weekly arrest report to various media outlets, as well as post the arrest to the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Well, that update posted the social security numbers of around 180 people who were arrested between August 27th and September 4th.
Now, the Sheriff's Department says the error was discovered within 45 minutes of posting. They say all of that has been immediately removed.
She was on the job at Rang Pond State Park when she fought off a man she says tried to kidnap her in broad daylight.
The authorities say they have a pretty good description of this suspect. They want you to listen, to take a look, and they hope you can help them track down the person that they consider potentially dangerous. News 13's Steve Roldan has more on the search for this attempted kidnapper.
The Androscoggin County Sheriff's Office tells us the attempted abduction happened at this booth at the entrance to the park on Saturday. They say a man entered the park, pulled into this lane here, and up to the window here at the booth where he attempted to pay his admittance fee. And they say that's when he grabbed the female employee and tried to kidnap her.
He grabbed hold and wouldn't take the money, and she stepped forward to hand him the money, closer towards his window, and he reached out and grabbed hold of her, and they struggled back and forth, kind of a tug-of-war match.
The woman was able to get free and lock herself in the booth while she called 911. This gave police a good description of the man. This artist sketch shows the suspect authorities are now looking for. He's described as a thin white male, anywhere from 38 to 40 years of age. He's described as having short curly hair, rotten teeth, a big nose, and weighs around 180 pounds. An attempted abduction in this quiet corner of Maine has people here stunned.
I've lived in Maine all my life, and it's not the way it's supposed to be, you know. I don't know if it's the economy or if it's something else, drug use or something, but It's not something that we like to see happen. I'm just totally shocked that something like that happened.
And it can happen anywhere at any time to anybody. And if you think you're immune or just because you live here or you're safe, you're not. You're not safe. Lock your doors at night, lock your cars up.
Sheriff's officials say they're trying to get the suspect's description out to the public as well as to other state parks in and around this area. As of right now, no arrests have been made, but they're asking anyone with information on the suspect to contact authorities. That's the latest here in Poland. Steve Roldan, News 13.
And as Steve was telling us, the man was driving a van. We want to give you that description of the vehicle. It's a rust-colored 1980s style Chevy van, and it has square headlights and no rear license plate. They also say there was some sort of decal covering up the front registration. If you have any information about this, about the man or about the van, you are asked to call police. Well, the Democratic National Convention wraps up tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina, and as soon as the convention is done, President Obama is coming our way to Portsmouth, New Hampshire. But
he'll have to share the Granite State with his rival, Mitt Romney. News 13's Kate Barker joins us live now with the details.
Greg and Kim, we are just weeks away now from electing our next president of the United States. And the swing state of New Hampshire is once again taking center stage on the campaign trail. President Obama will be in Portsmouth tomorrow and Mitt Romney will be in Nashua. Today, we spent the day in Nashua as the city prepares to welcome the Republican candidate for president.
You know, we take it very seriously.
Mitt Romney will be speaking from this baseball stadium in downtown Nashua tomorrow.
We're often in the national spotlight.
The mayor says the stadium can hold up to 6,000 people, and the Romney campaign expects a full house.
It is an exciting time to live in New Hampshire. Absolutely.
The stage is set. The flags are flying.
I love it.
And supporters are looking forward to this Romney rally.
And I think that we absolutely need him in order to turn this mess around that we've got from Washington right now.
The Nashua Police Department is teaming up with the Secret Service for the event.
You know, we're basically there to provide security, make sure people can come and go safely, and make sure nothing happens to him to the best of our ability.
Security will cost thousands of dollars, but the city says the Romney campaign will pay for it since it's an official campaign stop.
It's really, to me, a very simple distinction.
The mayor says when President Obama came to Nashua last winter, the city paid the bill.
If a sitting president comes during their time, I think it's an honor and a privilege, and I think that the taxpayers cover that cost.
Tickets are free to the event, and Romney supporters are excited to fill these seats tomorrow. And with New Hampshire a crucial swing state in this election, they're hoping that America's comeback team will come back to New Hampshire at least one more time before Election Day.
Gates open at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. The event is expected to begin at 6:30. Again, tickets are free, but you do need one ahead of time. You can find ticket information at mittromney.com. I'm Kate Barker. Greg, back to you.
All right, Kate, thanks so much. A big day. The presidential campaign making a big swing in our direction tomorrow. Mitt Romney in Nashua, and the vice president and president just over the Maine border in Portsmouth. They're speaking at an outdoor event at Strawberry Bank around noontime, and we will be there. Be prepared. A number of streets down there are going to close, including Washington and Mechanic Streets. That will be closed before, during, and after the event. The district superintendent is also canceling classes citywide tomorrow because of the president's visit.
A Massachusetts man is in jail in Maine tonight after police say they found close to 200 pot plants on his York County property. This was the scene as officials, including Maine DEA, ripped those plants out of the ground. Officials say they found 183 plants worth an estimated $275,000. Police arrested this man, 50-year-old Jay Andrio from Lynn, Massachusetts. Police say they saw Andrio fleeing into the woods as they raided the location. He is currently being held at the York County Jail.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Charlie DePresti.
Well, welcome back, everyone. It was a pretty nice Thursday out there with sun and clouds. Tomorrow is even going to be better. Mostly sunny, a little bit warmer. Let's take a look at the three-day forecast. We'll have showers and thunderstorms roll through tonight, scattered about, nothing too major. Highs tomorrow making the 80s with the return to some sun. Saturday will feature partly sunny skies. Some rain moves in on Saturday night and it continues through Sunday morning. So the wettest portion of the weekend will be probably late Saturday night through about mid-morning or late morning on Sunday. During that period, we could get an inch or two of rainfall. Let's take a look at temps right now. We're running the upper 60s. Dew point temps up there as well, so it is a little bit muggy, of course. Winds are south-southeast at only 5 miles per hour. Our Doppler HD is fairly quiet right now, but look at what's lurking to our west. There are the showers and thunderstorms that will be rolling through late tonight into early tomorrow morning. I suspect between 9 o'clock tonight and 2 o'clock in the morning, that's when we see some of these arrive in our neck of the woods. There's a fair amount of lightning showing up on these. Notice those white lightning strikes. Those are the lightning strikes over the last 10 minutes. 531 showing up right now on Lightning Tracker. Wider view of tonight's satellite radar shows that front approaching from the west. It's right in here. We get into this air mass for tomorrow, so tomorrow looks pretty nice. There's another front locked up over the northern plains. That will be our weather for Saturday night, so it's that feature that will bring some heavier rainfall Saturday night and Sunday morning. Now I want to outline the temperatures for you before we go any further. Tomorrow we're in the lower 80s for highs. That's not bad considering the normal high is in the low 70s. We'll take it for September, right? 70s for return on Saturday and Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. It's looking a little bit cooler, more seasonable as we head through the weekend. Now, hour by hour in Storm Tracker. I stop it here around 10 o'clock tonight because there will be scattered showers and storms rolling through. Don't be surprised to wake up to a quick rumble of thunder or maybe a quick heavy downpour. It's not going to last though. Friday, skies become mostly sunny as the front drifts to the east. There's the slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm. High temps on Friday make it into the 80s. Now, as we head into Saturday, we start with some low clouds and fog. That will break to some sun developing. Skies become at least partly sunny. Temps that day will be in the 70s, so a little bit cooler and not quite as hot as tomorrow. Notice these showers and thunderstorms approaching from the west, even a heavier period of rain for Saturday night. That's 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. These will be rolling through during the overnight hours Saturday night through about mid-morning on Sunday. Here's that 7-day forecast. Again, mostly sunny tomorrow. Temps low 80s, a little bit cooler on Saturday. Skies become partly sunny that day. There is the chance for a shower or thunderstorm on Saturday, but it looks like most of the steady rainfall will hold off until at least Saturday evening and more so Saturday night. Biggest question in my mind is how fast can we get the rain to move out on Sunday? I think it sticks around at least through the morning hours. By afternoon, we'll see a little bit of sun make an appearance. So the best portions of the weekend, Saturday, partly sunny, then Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. In between there, we'll have a little bit of rainfall.
So for those who hypothetically might be considering barbecuing on Sunday evening, would that gonna be
I wonder
okay?
who that
Or,
might
yeah,
be.
Who could possibly be thinking about that? Is that going to work
Maybe.
out? Or what do you think?
I think it will work out actually
right.
because the rain will be moving out probably around midday or so. But you know, it's only Thursday. The timing of these things need to be watched. But right now, the wettest portion should be Saturday night through mid-morning Sunday.
We'll
anyway.
keep asking.
All right.
Somebody wants a personalized barbecue
You want a
forecast,
barbecue
apparently.
Yeah, he's right here. I might as well ask.
Why not? All right, thanks, Charlie.